y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Nacho Therapist with your host, Yasmin Kylie. So, y'all know I took a week off. So, last week I did not post nothing. And it was just because I was on vacation. I didn't manage my time wisely enough to record for you guys. And then I didn't want to give y'all no bullshit. So I took a week off. I went on vacation. I went on a cruise with my boyfriend, his family, some of my family. And I think that is something that I would never do again. All them people, like, I just feel like it was my birthday and I really. So let's talk about it. Leading up to the fucking vacation, my boyfriend just kept saying, like, I got something big for you. Like, I got a big surprise. And, like, I hope you ready. Da, 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 da. And so I'm thinking I'm getting proposed to. Like, I'm not the type of person. Okay, so my boyfriend comes from a more family oriented family, and I don't like me and my family. We don't do that type of shit together. We give each other our space. We understand, like, I'm grown. If I don't want to have a vacation with you, I don't have to have a vacation with you. Like, it ain't gonna be no hard feelings or whatever. But when it came to the vacation, it was like he invited everybody and their motherfucking mother. So I'm thinking that I'm getting proposed to. Long behold, I did not get proposed to. As y'all can see, there's no fucking ring. But I'm not mad about it. But I feel like I wouldn't have wanted to see those people otherwise. Like, the next time I see them, it better be a proposal. I don't want to see them otherwise. Um, and it just was a lot of like, we ain't even gonna get into it. Y'all, my emotions is so high right now, y'all. I got so much shit going on in my head. It's a lot of shit going on in my life right now. And it's just, today is just not the best day, honestly. But I just had to push this shit out for y'all. Like, push that shit out. Push that shit out. Because we can't keep, I'm trying to, get my money up and have my funny. I'm trying to gain a fan base. I can't be just doing all willy nilly just because I feel some type of way today. No, that's not how life works, bitch. Because if it was a 9 to 5, I would have to go in. Right? Right. Okay, so how y'all been feeling? What y'all been up to? Like I said, I was on vacation. I went to Haiti, I went to Jamaica, and I went to the Bahamas, and then I was just on a cruise, the Royal Caribbean. We did the Symphony of the Seas. So that was the world's largest cruise before the Icon came about, and we're doing Icon. I don't even know if I ever want to do a cruise again, but we supposed to be doing Icon 2026 because his aunt is retiring from her job, so that's her like retirement party. Nevertheless, Haiti was so much prettier than what my mind told me to believe, because I think it was because there's this big misconception, and I understand that I don't. First of all, I was never judging Haiti, but I don't know what I thought it was going to be, even though I knew it was an island. But Haiti was so freaking beautiful, y'all. Like, Haiti was so beautiful. That is a place that I would actually go and explore. Like, I would go there, like, straight destination, like, just straight off the plane, go there and go to a resort or something, or whatever they have in store. I don't know what resorts they have or what they have on the island because I didn't get to go that far, but it was really beautiful. Jamaica is always a vibe, so I wasn't expecting nothing less from Jamaica. Jamaica was a vibe. It was also really pretty. I feel like the people, y'all, I got an edible from this lady in Jamaica. Saw her in the store. She was like, I came in there to buy a dress, and then she was like, "You wanna you want some weed? You want an edible?" And it felt like a setup, but so because we was getting back on the boat and we had to go through, you know how they do them inspections when you get back on the boat. I don't know what it's called, customs or whatever. I was afraid that I wasn't gonna be able to keep my edibles, and it was three of them. It was three gummies. She told me to only take one, but I took all three, y'all. I was high as fuck. I was high as fuck. I think Jamaica was my favorite day for us because I was so fucking high. We had some good ass sex. I had finally knocked something off my bucket list, which was to get bent over the motherfucking balcony, and then the view was just top tier. Like, I was so high, it was just so nice. I love Jamaica. In the Bahamas ain't nothing new to me because my mother married a Bahamian. She literally went to the Bahamas, met a nigga, and married him. And so I had already been there and done that. And honestly, I don't really like. I'm not too hype about the Bahamas, so let's just say that. But overall, the trip was very relaxing. I was kind of sad because my sister wasn't there. Y'all know me and my sister are like this. So it just felt like I didn't have my partner in crime. My boyfriend doesn't drink. His family doesn't really drink. So I really didn't have no drinking partner. And it was just more of a relaxing vacation where for me, I felt like 27. I wanted to turn up a little bit more, turn it up a notch. But my sister's turning 30 this year, so we're going to Cabo for her birthday. So that's going to be a good time for me to get, lit how I want to be lit. Nevertheless, let me know how y'all been, what y'all been up to, how y'all been feeling. I actually missed y'all so much. So one of my posts went viral, and I gotta talk about this. One of my posts went viral on Instagram, and it was basically me saying, it was the part of the show where I had said if your best friend is dying and they say the only way she can stay alive is if your man eat her coochie, what you gonna do? Like you gonna let him eat that cooch or what? And there was a lot of people in there comments like literally it's probably over 25,000 people already on there right now. But it was a lot of people coming in like I'm gonna eat my friend coochie for it. No, nobody said that. Y'all be trying to make up your own rules. It's let that nigga eat the coochie or not. And it was trying to say, oh, I'm gonna just eat the coochie. I'm gonna just eat the coochie. And then it was niggas like, I have a question for the guys that watch the show. What the fuck is up? Like for real. I got so many comments of guys saying, oh, but you're fat. Oh, but you're this. And oh, but he's still gonna cheat on you. Oh, at the end of the day, no man is going to want you. At the end of the day, you're not going to get married at the end of the day. And I'm like, at the end of the day, shut the fuck up. At the end of the day, meet me at my house so I can beat the shit out you. At the end of the day, mind your motherfucking business. At the end of the day, you're on my page, bitch. You're a fan. Shut the fuck up. So I was really in the comments arguing down. It's always men. I don't never get female haters. I don't never get girls that be like, da 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 da. I don't never get that. It's always these clown ass niggas that don't be having no followers and just be, like their page literally don't, no Avi, no profile picture, no post, no followers, no nothing. They just be on that bitch trolling and want to argue. Like you're a bitch. Period. And then like y'all be saying some wild shit like that was it. And then I hate the people who get so serious. It's like it was a hypothetical question. Obviously that would never happen. What is the fucking odds that you're gonna be fucking dying and the doctor's gonna say if he eats your coochie you're gonna stay alive? Y'all be so mad. Like calm the fuck down. It's a hypothetical question. If you watch the show then you know that it's the out of pocket topic of the show, which means that everything that I'm saying at that in that segment of the show is going to be out of pocket. And that one was out of pocket. And I literally found that on a blog page. So it was just like, why y'all so in y'all feelings? Y'all need to stop. Take that fucking stick out of your fucking ass and stop being so uptight. Live life. Be happy. Joke around a little bit. Laugh. Like, what is the point of walking around stiff every day? Y'all be stiff as shit. Stiffiana. But outside of that, the guys, because the guys be hating so much. I be like, the hate be so real. The hate be so real. The hate be so loud. And then the love be silent. But actually, I have been getting a lot of people coming and saying they want to be on the show, saying that they love the content, that they think I'm funny and stuff like that. People be actually enjoying it. And I have gotten like over a list, like I ain't gonna say it's like 100 people, but it's like now 10 people that said they want to be on the show, and I'm just like, give me a chance. I want to get more microphone setups. I want to, I just want to get shit together. Like it's not going to be in this setting. It's going to be in another setting. Like I said, I have another room for when I do podcasts with guests. If you come to me now, if you want me to come to you, that's totally different. It has to be somewhere that I feel like it's a safe space. But outside of that, I'm with it. I'm down. I'm coming. Like I'm mobile. Y'all already know. So. I actually have two collaborations coming up in February. Hopefully, I can make it. So let me tell you guys, like I said, we truck drive. I relocate the military, so it's not like this is my life. This is not my job. I actually have somewhere to be in February. I have to go to Alabama, Tennessee, and El Paso, Texas. And then I'm going to find my way back here. So I'm probably going to make a bunch of videos in the meantime, in between time, just to post while I'm on the road because I will not be home for a month. Or I can give you guys some content from the truck. Y'all let me know. I can give y'all guys some content from the truck. The only thing is, my boyfriend be acting so shy about shit. That's just annoying. Okay, so let's get into the topics of the day. Today's topic is Mama Boys. Today's topic is Mama Boys. So there is multiple. I got some stories for y'all. I got a whole bunch of shit for this topic. So there was a post that I had saw. First of all, okay. So it's two incidents. There was a these people, they was on the show The Circle on Netflix. It's like this social media show where you get people to basically be your friend. It's basically like trying to get people to be in your circle so that way you have more teammates on your side, so that way when people are voting you off, they'll vote for you. And it's pretty much a social thing, like what can I do to make this person like me so I can get them to always vote for me to stay here. And then whoever, I think it's like 6 people, 8 people at the end, and then they vote like that at the end. It's actually a good show, cause it sounds stupid, but you gotta watch it. It's on Netflix. It's The Circle. It was a couple on there. It was a husband and it was a wife. So on that, they seemed like a happy family, but they ended up being on Lifetime as well. So these people just be on TV for all types of shit. I don't even know if this shit be real, but so the wife's mother has a close relationship with the husband. So that ain't even a blood relationship. That's the mother-in-law. The mother-in-law and the son are like this. But they eat out of each other's mouths. They be kissing. They be doing all types of shit. And people be like, who's going to tell her? Who the fuck is going to tell her? Then there was another instance. So they had this like really weird relationship, like family dynamic, because the mother lives with them and the daughter, she pretty much doesn't have a good relationship with her mom at all. But the son just be like, that's your mother. Like, no, you know she lives here. You need to welcome her with open arms and be taking her side for everything. And this is really fucking weird. So this is a mother-in-law mama's boy. I ain't never even heard no bizarre ass shit like that before. But it was also another thing that I saw on um Instagram or TikTok, where this mother and son were literally sticking their tongue. Like the son was like 20, so the mom was like in her 40s, and the son was sticking his tongue out his mouth like this, and the mother put her tongue on the son's tongue, and they was licking each other's tongues. Yes, y'all. I honestly feel like a lot of these mothers, and I don't know what it is about mothers and they sons, because mothers don't never act that way with their daughters. Now, it is some good mother-daughter duos, but I feel like a lot of the times mothers be so keen to their sons, be so in love with their sons, and then they'll be so mentally abusive to their daughters. And I just want to know what be up with that. So it's a lot of mothers. I feel like it's a lot of mothers who be out of bound, like way out of their boundaries, into their. They basically be trying to date their fucking sons. I recently did hair, and I spoke to this girl, and she was telling me not her current relationship, but she was telling me that her ex, um, his mom literally was so in love with his ex, with her ex's ex girlfriend, who was her boyfriend at the time, that she invited. They were a couple, and the mother was mistreating the girlfriend. She didn't want to invite her to no holidays. They went on vacation. She didn't get to come. Why the fuck the mother invited the son's ex to go to Mexico with them? And she actually fucking went. And then the son was lying about it. Like, no, she ain't come to Mexico with me. But then the girl had ended up, you know, when y'all know how it is when you be so fucking in love with somebody that you start stalking their shit. And it's not in a stalking way. It's in a way that's like, you know what? Something, my gut feeling is telling me to go through his shit. I'm about to find this bitch. I'm about to be looking at, like, some people do that. I don't do that shit. Like, I feel like I'm the type of person that just walks away. I'm an Aquarius, so you know Aquarius, like, I'm an Aquarius, so you know Aquarius is, we just walk the fuck away. We ain't about to stick around for no shit that we don't fuck with. We not about to stick around if the vibes is off. We not about to we don't stick around for shit. If I'm not feeling how you vibing, bitch, I gotta go because like I start getting really 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 mean, and that was what was happening to me on the trip. Like my vibe was off. Everybody was just it was just like things was just rubbing me the wrong way, and I became a bitch. Like for real. Like I was just getting really really mean. I was just like I can't wait to get off this boat because I'm about to go to fuck crazy. But so a lot of the times these mothers don't be having no respect for the people who their sons girlfriends and shit or their wives. Like why is it that and then what makes it worse, these mama's boys, is that they don't even defend. Like you scared of your mother? What is it? Like they never want to defend the girlfriend. It's been plenty of times where I had a problem. Like I felt like my boyfriend mom was saying little shit out her mouth that was slick, but let me say something slicker. Just be slicker than them. And next thing you know, it's a fucking problem. It was a problem when I spoke the fuck up, but it wasn't a problem when she violated. A lot of these mothers be thinking that they can just say whatever the fuck they want, do whatever the fuck they want, and run around being feeling entitled to their son's love and their son's loyalty. And I understand you're their mother, you're always going to be their mother, but if you feel like if you raise this person right, you should be raising them to be man enough to take care of the next person because you're only their mother. You're not their wife, you're not the girlfriend, you're not going to be their child. Bitch, you is just the mother. So play your role as the mother and stay the fuck out my business. And I be feeling like a lot of people be having that problem with these boys and their moms. And I don't have no kids, but I know for a fact if when I have sons, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to sit here and I know how it feels when you're in a relationship and somebody wants to keep interfering and you feel like y'all don't have no privacy and you feel like there's like we can't have a conversation without your mother getting involved. I don't want to be with you. We can't have a conversation without like, if your mother thinks she gotta put her 2 cents in every single thing that we got going on, then I don't want to fucking be with you. Go be with your mother, bitch. Don't come over here trying to be on no shit like that. And quite frankly, it's weird because mothers will let their daughters fly. Like soon as their daughters get of age, you could be gone. The mother ain't gonna really check on you like that. She knows that she raised you enough to be independent because she raised you in a way that was like a lack of love and affection, and she showed you what your responsibilities as a woman is, and she just left you fucking hanging after that. And I feel like a lot of mothers do that with their daughters. Like they give us all these responsibilities, and then once we get old enough, they be like, all right, go ahead, go fly. Go fly, go off, go do you, and I'm not gonna worry about what you got going on anymore. If you make mistakes, that's on you. If you fuck your money up, that's on you. If your life ain't going well, that's on you. But when it comes to their sons, they latch on to them and they hold on to that until the day they motherfucking sons die. Like it's never that. They wanna be in control. They wanna take let me know everything. Oh, I wanna love you. I love you. I wanna be affectionate, all this stuff and giving all this love to the guys. And not to say that guys don't deserve love, because guys do deserve love, but y'all make the reason why they say women are more mature than men isn't because it's a natural thing. It's because mothers be enabling their fucking sons, especially when there's no man in the house to tell the mother like, no. That's gonna be a man soon, so he need to learn this, that, and the third. When those single mothers be really fucking their kids up emotionally because they put all their shit onto their sons and they start thinking that their son is their man, and I don't fuck with it. Now, if you don't have that dynamic with your mom, please don't say nothing. But if y'all know what I mean, the girls know what I mean. The girls know what I mean because I done talked to many girls about this shit before I decided to say it on the show because I knew it was going to spark some flames a little bit, and people was going to feel some type of way thinking that men don't deserve love. And I'm not ever going to say that. I don't mind having a man that cry. I don't mind having a man that's affectionate and knows how to handle and manage his emotions, but I don't like a man who doesn't know how to manage his emotions, uh, in any situation other than when it comes to his mother. You want to cry and go home to your mom because you don't like the shit that I said. You know what I really don't like? Like, if you ask me a question about something, like you need to know something about something like in your adult life, like, oh, what happens if my car does this or what? My boyfriend would never ask me no shit like that because he's a car guru. But But like little questions that you need to know, like maybe about scheduling a doctor's appointment, and I tell you some shit, and then you go and get a reference from your mom, like a backup reference. That shit is like, bitch, why did you even ask me? Like, we're grown. Like, I can give you information too, bitch. And I'm not speaking to my boyfriend. So don't think that I'm attacking him. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of these times, these boys be so fucking weak, and the mothers be the problem. You gotta teach your, yeah. And I know that a woman can't teach a man to be a man, because that's not a man. But why is it that you can be so hard on your daughters and be have so much discipline and mentally abusing their daughters? Well, a lot of these women be mentally abusing their daughters, but then be so soft on their sons. And then they wonder why their daughters grow up and we just go the fuck on our, we go about our business, we go out, we get the fuck out the way, and the sons be constantly relying on them, and they be like, oh, a mother's job is never done. Your job would have been done if you did what you had to do when that child was growing up, instead of you keep enabling them, and now you trying to figure out why they won't, spread their fucking wings and fly. Because you cut the wings off. You done cut the wings off. You done cut their fucking antennas off. They don't know what the fuck to do. You fucked them over. And now you sitting here trying to figure out what the fuck going on. You're the problem. So that was the first topic of the day. I just really need to speak on Mama Boys. Cause I just been seeing some weird shit on the internet, and I just be like, I'm not doing it to my sons. I'm really not. I'm just not. I mean, but you raise your kids the way you want to raise them. But we have to think about it like the way our experiences with our parents and our family is what, you know, makes us who we are as adults. That's why people be having fight or flight and be having all these, not knowing how to manage certain things. It's because they never seen that in their home. They never saw that. And so now they get into the world. And one thing about this world is, time waits for nobody. The world is not your fucking. The world is not going to shout to you. That was your parents' job. So your parents needs to be doing the work as you're, developing. So that way, when you're grown, you can get out here and do shit for yourself. Because a lot of times these people don't be having a fucking clue, and then the world slaps the fuck out them, and you wonder why. It's the parenting. So that was the first topic of the day. Well, that was the main topic of the day. Now we're going to get into the trending topic T. There was a few things that I really felt like I needed to discuss. Y'all, the internet is wild right now. It's a wild, wild place right now. And I'm sure y'all got a few things on your mind when I say that. But the first thing I wanted to talk about is, y'all know I love Funny Marco. Damn, I love Funny Marco. But he had my boy Tucson on his show, and I feel like a lot of the times, because people see how Ari and Tucson play on the show, they think that they can get on, they can see Tucson and try to play with him the same way. And I just feel like, put some motherfucking respect on Tucson name. We not about to keep having this issue over and fucking over and fucking over and fucking over. You know how you will have a relationship with one of your friends and y'all can talk to each other crazy, but if somebody else get to talking to them crazy, you be looking like, who the fuck they talking to? Not my motherfucking friend. I feel like I need to step in and say, y'all need to stop playing with you son like that. Y'all need to put some respect on us. I feel like Funny Marco just was like, he wasn't it wasn't an interview. He came kind of like, why the fuck are we even here? And I just didn't feel like he was like Tucson. Tucson deserved more respect, and I even commented and said Tucson need a motherfucking redo. But I hope Tucson starts to actually. I mean, he always gonna speak up for himself. Don't he ain't no bitch now. But I just wish that Tucson was stop giving useless people their time, because I just feel like, or set the record straight. If you want to do an interview with me, you're not gonna treat me like how I get treated on Ari the Dawn. And not to say that Ari treats him bad. I just feel like that's their friendship dynamic. They play a lot. And then people be thinking they gonna meet Tucson and play with him, play in his space. And I honestly, I don't like it. I don't like that. The second thing I wanted to say is, we all know Megan Thee Stallion released her song His, and she already top 20 on the charts. Go Meg, y'all know how I feel about Megan. Um, but what I don't like what I don't like, I understand that it's gonna be beef, and they say all is fair in love in hip hop, all is fair in love in, rap, but you don't bring nobody dead mother into nothing. And I did not fuck with that. And then so this is really the thing that I wanted to talk about. So the police are getting involved now because people have found her mother's grave site and are exposing the location and saying, oh, this is where her mother grave is, and apparently people is trying to fuck with her mother grave. That's taking it a little bit too fucking far for me. You play with my dead mother, you gonna have a dead mother, or you gonna be a dead mother. You got kids? You wanna go there? Okay. I just don't like that. I just feel like certain things is taking it too far. And honestly, with the whole Megan Thee Stallion thing that I have an issue with is none of y'all bitches was there. None of us was there. None of these celebrities was there. And I feel like a lot of people are picking sides based on emotion. And okay, yeah, she might have said she ain't fucked Tory, but me fucking Tory was none of y'all business. Maybe she didn't want y'all in her business. Y'all just want to run with information, and it's this shit is getting corny, and a lot of y'all is a little bit too old for this shit. I want y'all to leave Megan the fuck alone. She ain't get time to grieve. She haven't get like she got shot. She's the victim. At the end of the day, she is the victim, and everybody's like, okay, but it happened like how long did it happen ago? Like she's still playing the victim. No, sis not playing the victim. From the time that it happened on to now, her case has been out in the open. It has been so many opinions, just getting spewed. Everybody's saying how they feel about it. Everybody's giving their opinions, and y'all know how the Bobs do. The Bobs ain't never gonna let shit happen to Nikki. So as soon as Nikki got involved and started saying her two piece, everybody started attacking Meg, and I don't like that. I just feel like Meg is the victim. I don't care if Tori did it. I don't give a fuck if Kelsey did it. The situation was crazy because nobody, from the time that it happened, nobody took Meg's side. Nobody consoled her. Nobody gave her that love and compassion that she deserved. She got shot. Like, do y'all not understand what happened? She got shot. So I don't care if it was in the foot. I don't care if she got shot in her motherfucking pinky finger. At the end of the day, somebody. My issue is if I'm out with my friends and we're all having a good time, I don't give a fuck who's drinking. Guns should never be drawn. Why the fuck is guns out? Why the fuck is guns getting pulled out or somebody and we're all out having a good time? That shit was uncalled for. So whoever had the gun, whoever did it, Tori Kelsey, whoever the fuck did it, that shit was tacky, and the whole case was mishandled because it shouldn't even have came to the public eye because they knew how it was going to go. Nobody wants to see Tory Lanez locked up, and I'm not saying fuck Tory because I love Tory. I love Tory's music, but I do feel for Megan because I feel like every single time she tries to speak out for herself, people shoot her the fuck down, and then y'all basically are saying, bitch, don't talk. Like you don't get a turn to talk because Tory Lanez got locked up. Like what? That shit is corny to me. And it's honestly, she deserves better. She deserves better. But one thing I like about her and one thing about Aquarius is that no matter what, we're going to persevere. So we're going to keep moving on. And yeah, that shit going to beat us down inside. But life moves on. And Megan is still trying to, like, you know, bring herself back up. Because at the end of the day, she's Megan Thee Stallion. So stop playing with my good sisters. Y'all be playing with all my good sisters and my good brothers. Cause Tucson, I love Tucson. I really do not like when people get to see him and then be disrespectful. That shit be so fucking weird. Cause he don't even be coming like on no spicy shit. It's people get spicy with him, and the next thing you know, now the situation is spicy. But he just giving y'all what y'all give him, and I'm not mad at him because of that. Just like I'm not mad at Megan for saying how the fuck she feel. She can get her shit off her chest. Everybody else think they supposed to say what the fuck they want. My issue with the internet is that it allows people who would never, and let's make that clear. It allows people who would never open their mouth when they see you to spew their opinions on shit that they would never even say. Like, bitch, if you can't say it to my face, don't say that shit at all. That's really how I feel like. If you wouldn't say that to that person's face, then maybe you should shut the fuck up. And a lot of these people need to shut the fuck up. The internet allows people to be in your business and it's just that's the thing about like fame. That's the issue that I had with fame. It's like yes, I'm doing this because I want to be on a bigger platform, but do you really want to be on a bigger platform? Because once you get to that level, people start digging shit up. And that shit is quite, like, to me, it's weird. But, I don't know. Mm. So, let me take a drink and then we gonna, we, like this, okay. So, this is Stella Black. I'm not really a big Stella fan. I feel like Stella is juice. When I drink wine, after I drink the whole bottle, I want to feel it. I want to feel it. Stella does nothing for me. But because it does nothing for me, I had this dark rum. If y'all know about real, I think it's Jamaican dark rum, that shit will knock you the fuck out. That shit is like worse than Hennessy. So I put like at least this much in here and I filled this whole thing up and I was drinking it last night because I really was supposed to make this video last night. But like I said, my emotions been running crazy. So we doing it today. And yeah. So 2024 is not the year of delusions. I feel like a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, the Lulu is the Salulu," and they really taking it like seriously. A lot of people are very delusional right now. I honestly feel like the world is so weird. It feels like we're all in this like weird game, and people are not living in reality. Let's say that. So Krishan, and y'all know how I feel about Krishan. I feel sometimes I was feeling bad for her, but now I don't really feel bad for her. So we know that Blueface is in jail. That little 6 month term, like girl, I have like I just can't. So she got the neck tattoo removed just to get that shit put on her face, and she's such a pretty girl. It's just like where the fuck what is going on? I'm just not understanding. I thought she was finally letting him go. I thought she was dating somebody else. Like what the fuck is going on? She just can't leave this man alone. This man is engaged, allegedly. And then it's like two other bitches that saying, "Oh yeah, I fuck with Blueface too," and he ain't never like he ain't going nowhere. Like yeah, so I don't that dick must be bomb. That dick must be bomb because there's no way he got all these bitches in a motherfucking chokehold. What is it? Is it drugs? Like I'm so confused, Christian. Like we really thought that you were moving on from this whole Blueface situation, and then you go get his fucking face tatted on you. I thought it was fuck Blueface, something whatever her new song say. Fuck Blueface. All I like is blue faces. Then you named your son Jesus. And you is not acting. That was not a godly move. You think that God would have wanted you to tap that nigga face on, tap my fucking name on you so I know it's real? No, stop. Like, girl, you are too pretty. You had so much. I feel like she had so much more that she could have going for herself if she would just leave that man alone. Like the potential that she has, and I'm not saying the music industry, but a lot of people actually like Krishan, and I feel like she could be on TV for other things that's more positive and not so much all this hostility and anger, all this misconfused. Like I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I thought she was getting over him. I just thought that she was getting over him. The last trending topic tea that I wanted to give y'all is, don't y'all think it's weird that like what January we gonna be voting for a president, and I don't really be seeing much of nothing about the presidents. Like I actually heard that Trump was basically like in lead of whatever they got going on. I honestly I feel like 2024 ain't no fucking president. Ain't no fucking president. It don't feel like we have a president. It just where the fuck is Joe? I keep saying this. Like this shit is y'all don't think this shit is weird. Honestly, when I was a kid, even Bush. I feel like we always heard about Bush, seeing Bush, saw him talking da da da. Obama's was in our face. The Obamas was doing everything. They was a little bit of everywhere, a little bit of here, a little bit of there, always somewhere. Never lacking though. Joe, is Joe even running again? Like what? Somebody come below. Tell me what the fuck is happening in this election term, this election year, because we about to be voting for who? And the whole my whole issue is if Trump don't win, because So people are saying they have a problem with the fact that Trump is in trouble. Trump is in legally he's in trouble right now, and he still gets to run. So it's like a whole joke. It's a scandal. I don't fucking know. Is he in trouble? Is he not in trouble? Who knows? Who fucking knows for real? And then DeSantis, that Florida, the governor of Florida, or mayor of Florida, whoever the fuck he is, he scares the fuck out of me. So I would honestly prefer Trump over him. But all of the candidates is just not giving anything. And then now there's a woman, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen, but there's actually a woman. I think her name was like Haley. Haley. I could be wrong, but there's a woman running. I don't know what side she on because I have yet to see much about anything. They're not giving us no information. Like it's the weirdest shit ever. Like what type of presidential election is this? Somebody update us. Somebody give me some information. Maybe I need to go on and look some shit up because I just feel like I feel like around this time they would have been putting more election shit in our faces. Around this time they would have at least been emailing us and asking us, "Are you registered to vote?" I haven't even got no emails. I haven't got nothing in the mail, bitch. I don't know if I'm registered to vote or not. I know I am. It's a joke, but I'm just saying like usually around this time they would be informing us and then people would be going around. Remember when people used to go around, they would be like, I don't know, they would just be all over the place with like brochures and saying, oh, these are the candidates and giving us information. Where the fuck is the information? Are they trying to keep the information from us? I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. It's so weird. I'm so nervous. I said I was scared for 2024 because it already was feeling really weird. As far as like, are we going to war? Are we at war? Who the fuck knows? Like, there was just so much shit going on at the end of 2023. But now we already in February. This year is flying. Has anybody else been feeling like time has just been flying? Like every single week, it seemed like it's only 2 days out the week now. I don't work a 9 to 5, so it could be I could be wrong. It could feel much slower for some of you that's waiting for Friday or Saturday or Sunday. But for me, it just seemed like time is just really flying. Like I just wake up every day, go do a little bit of something, come back home. Next thing you know, it's Thursday, and it was just Monday. Like it was just Monday, and now tomorrow was Thursday. How? This cannot be the same 24 hours. I'm so confused. So now we're going to get to the out of pocket topic of the show. Out of pocket topic segment of the show. So it was a post that said, "I'm too old for 69." Is it 69 or 69? 69. You know the sex position. Do people be like 69? We 69ing, or do they be like 69ing? I don't even know. Like I haven't used that term in so long. But so it was a post that was like, I'm too old to be 69, and like one of us is going to have to take a time and take their turn. But I honestly agree with that. Y'all let me know how the fuck y'all feel about that. Me personally, it takes too much for me to get up, climb up on your face, and ride that motherfucker. And it's just not as sexy as it used to be when I was younger. Because I was much smaller than this. So maybe it's the weight. But it just feels like 69ing is a whole fucking test these days. And it's just too much. Do y'all still be doing 69? 69 and however the fuck you say it. Do y'all be doing that? I really want to know, what do y'all favorite sex positions be? Because for me, orally, this is my thing. I had this fantasy of me just sitting down like just like this, and I'm like sitting like this, and a man is just on his knees, not a man but my man, and he's just on his knees and he's just eating me out, and I'm just doing like this to him, and we just, yeah, yeah, like that's my fantasy for head, but it always seems to start in missionary, and it's just like you're just laying there and you're just getting your pussy ate. And so recently, my boyfriend told me, y'all, because sometimes he'll start eating my pussy and I'll already be on my phone, so it's not like I just be distracted by the head. But like he told me like he doesn't like that. He told me like if he's eating my pussy, he don't want me to touch my phone. It feels like I'm not into it, but that's not the case. Like I still be into it, but bitch, I'm also into what the fuck I was just watching. You interrupted me. You interrupted my shit. And now you want me to drop my phone? Like, let me get this video off first. And I do be doing that. Like, I'll be watching a little video and I will not stop and he'll just be eating it. But I didn't know it made him feel some type of way. Are you the type of person who feels some type of way if the person isn't fully attentive when you're doing sexual stuff with them? For me, I just feel like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know. But I feel like my favorite oral sex, I feel like I want to be. I think the problem is that a lot of the times, like my previous sexual experiences, I was very dominant. And when you smoke weed, because I used to smoke weed nonstop, when you smoke weed, things just hit different. Everything hits different. But now that I'm sober all the time, and he's supposed to be the dominant one, he wants to be dominant. And I'm trying to take control, he's trying to take control. It just be seeming like we're clashing. But honestly, for me, I feel like my favorite sex. I want to do that sex position that I just told y'all, but my favorite sex position would have to fucking be back shots because that's the only time that I get to be like, bong. But my back shots sound like bongos. When she said that, I felt that a whole like 100%. Missionary is just like, auntie, my knees are so bad. He be trying to have my legs so far back, and my shit just be like, it's time for the percolate. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. What is y'all fave sex position? And do y'all still be 69 in? I really need to know because I just feel like at this age that I'm in, and I'm not even that fucking old, but climbing up there and sitting on a nigga face and then scooching down some and then sucking and beating, it's just a little bit too much for me. The next thing I wanted to say is the next topic I want to talk about for the out of pocket segment of the show is dog years, y'all. I know it's so weird to go from sex to dog years, but so they said that every 52 days is a year in a dog's life. Do y'all believe that? I don't feel like that. I feel like time is the same for everybody. I don't feel like time is different from nobody. I understand that some living things don't live as long as we do, but that doesn't mean that time has changed. It doesn't mean that time has been adjusted for them. It just means that they don't have the same life expectancy as we do. So let's stop saying, oh, my dog is 7, but in dog years he's 49. No, the fuck he's not, bitch. Your dog is 7. Your dog is 7. Your dog is not 49 years old. I want us to stop saying that. No. Oh, my dog is at my door. Her dad left, so no, it's just no for me. It's a no for me. Now let me have a drink. Now we're gonna get into the Nacho Advisor segment of the show. You guys know that you can email me at nachoadvisor@gmail.com. That's nachoadvisor at gmail.com. I will put it in the description box. This is a safe space for you to vent, share your stories, anything that I discuss in the shows. You are welcome to share your story on. If you can relate and you feel like, okay, I got a story for that. Email me, y'all. Email me. I literally be sitting here. Oh, nobody emailed me again. Nobody emailed me again. Like I do it all the time. I'm constantly waiting for y'all to email me. Email me. Share your story. Share your story if you can relate or if you had something that you want to get off your chest. You could be anonymous or you can get a shout out. That's up to you. You know, it's like I said, it's a safe place for you to vent and laugh and share your story. That's not 12advisor at gmail.com. Like I said, I'm going to put it in the description box. And then we're going to get right into the story. So, the first story of the day is titled, How Do I Get My Boyfriend to Desire Me Again? Hmm. I, 25 female, and my partner, 26 male, have been together for 2 years. Our last sex was about 6 months ago. Well, that's the problem right there. I kept trying to talk to him about it, but he would just say that we don't have the time. We don't have the time to have sex. Yesterday, he finally said it's because he's no longer sexually attracted to me. He said he found me too cute and harmless and that he doesn't get turned on anymore. He also said he gets turned on when watching other women on porn. I have no idea what to do. I feel so crushed and dejected. I don't know what she meant, dejected or rejected. Like, I can never compare to the women he watches, and I feel like there's nothing I can do to change how he views me. I do not know how to navigate this. He said he can stop porn, but he won't change the fact that he's no longer sexually attracted to me. So he won't stop, and he claims that he loves me and sees a future with me. Help me. So how do you see a future with somebody that you don't want to fuck? I don't know, y'all. I can tell you right now, that is not the only boy that don't be wanting to have sex. Like, I have met other guys who literally don't want to have sex, and I don't know what it is. But as for you, you guys been together for 2 years, and y'all haven't had sex in 6 months, which is wow. And he's not attracted to you because you're too cute and harmless. All I can say is, like we always say, do not change who you are to please somebody else. Obviously, he's already made it his he already done said it, like he already made it his motive, like he doesn't want to have sex with you anymore. So it's really no need. Do y'all feel like, I don't know, do you think that you could be in a relationship with somebody and not have sex with them? Because that's going to lead to what, cheating? Because at the end of the day, you have to be pleased. Like, people are going to want to be pleased. Do you think that you could be in a relationship and for him to never touch you, to never kiss you, and just never be sexual with you? If you're willing to put up with that and still be with this boy, then that's on you. But otherwise, it sounds like you need to um step back. If he feels like he's not attracted to you, maybe you should take a step back and go about your business and see how he feels when you're gone. And honestly, fuck how he feel when you gone. You could be with somebody else that actually values you and thinks you're attractive and wants to do the things that you want to do with them. Like, that's all. That's the only advice I could give. Okay, the second story is, my girlfriend laughed at me when she saw my dick and I feel ashamed. I'm 19 and I'm 18 and she's 19. And my size is just barely bigger than average. And my girlfriend has never had sex before and thinks a lot of stuff in porn is accurate. We were going to have sex, but when she saw it, she laughed and asked where the rest of it was. She started talking about how tiny I was compared to some of the ones she's seen online. And I know that it's just her not knowing that porn isn't actually in like anything in real life. But having her say those things about my body really hurt. And even though I know it's not true, she made me feel bad about my size. Well, what I would say is go get you a big one and see if you could take it. You never even had sex before. So what makes you think you're gonna want a big dick for the first time you have sex? I mean, but do you know what? My In my opinion, I feel like I said about the other person, you need to walk the fuck away. Sometimes people just need to learn how to let shit go. You are not going to be everybody's cup of tea. She thinks it's funny that your dick is small, like, or is it not small? I don't know if it's small or medium, or I don't know what the fuck she wants. But like you said, everything that you say in them porn scenes is not going to be your reality. And you can go on and try to date 100 other guys, but you're probably going to meet other guys, especially if you're like whatever race you are, you're probably gonna run into the same shit over and over and over and over again. And you know what? Sometimes people need to chuck stuff up as an L and just admit that they dodged a bullet. Sometimes it be God. Like, God puts things in our faces so that we can see, like, okay, maybe this is not really what I want. Maybe this is not really what I signed up for. And learn how to walk away. It's okay to walk away. We always want to stick around for bullshit. For what? Go do what makes you happy. And clearly it's not her. And you don't and clearly you're it's not you for her. So go about your business. So the question of the day is flight or fight. I know y'all heard me earlier speak on flight or fight. And I don't think I have to tell y'all what that is. Flight or fight. Is you gonna stay or is you gonna leave? Okay? And I don't mean physically, but are you the type of person to run away from your problems or do you face them head on? So I just thought this was a good question of the day to ask, because me being an Aquarius, I'm usually so flight. Like I'm just the type of person that's just like, okay, well, and then I'm so used to being in relationships where as soon as things don't work out the way that I desire them to be or the way that the other person desired them to be, it just be like, all right, well, see when I see you, see when I see you, see when I see you, see when I see you. And then now that I'm in an actual relationship, and especially because like it's just so many things that's in between, but it's just like now that I'm in a actual relationship, I feel like I actually have to face things head on, and I can't run from shit, and I can't just be like, okay, well, that's fucking like, sometimes you just want to be like, I don't even fucking know what to do. Like, what do you want me to do? But you have to face that shit head on, and it honestly sucks. So the question of the day is, are you the type of person who is flight, or do you flight, or are you fight? Do you stay and try to fix whatever the problem is in your relationships, friendships, jobs, yada yada yada, or are you the type of person that's like, well, this doesn't suit my needs, so I think I'm just gonna dip. Y'all can answer that question down below. You can give your statement as to why, or you could just not give a statement, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Welcome back to Natural Advisor. I mean, Natural Therapist. Um, the podcast. I know you guys miss me. I miss you guys so much. Can't wait to see you next week. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Love you. Bye.